Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing good, surviving this intense full moon. I know that some readers are doing better than others, and that's kind of how it is with everything, I think. Um, it's crazy, trying to be understanding, because I'll have my up times and I'll notice, for example, like Water Baby, she'll have her down times too, even somebody that's really top of the line like that, we all have our ups and our downs. And I was watching Fearless Intuition, and today she was talking about how she was just off, and it was just one of those days where, and she's a Virgo and I'm a Capricorn, and I don't know if it's affecting the earth signs more. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know how you're handling this energy. I was trying to decide what deck to use, and I picked up the Syrian Starseed again, and I got the Ten of Wands here. If you can see it, I could turn up the brightness there with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Orbs there. I feel like some of you may be really pushing ourselves, really working hard to climb. The Adept of Flames. Like I said, I'm learning this deck. Carrying the flame. Learning. Carrying the flame. Carrying the torch. Carrying a lot. Trying to balance everything out. Feeling weighed down. Yeah. That Ace of Swords. Let's see what pops out here. I know I need to get into getting my other readings out. It's been chaos for me too. Yeah, like I said, once again, it's like Ten of Flames. It's like, maybe we should read about it. Maybe that's why it keeps popping up like that. The Four Cups there. Look at how she's looking at the stars, if you can tell. 3 cups behind her, 1 cup here. We may need to read that too. Let's read this Ten of Flames. Here we go. For all the reward there is in standing for spiritual truth and the conviction that comes with the clarity of intent and purpose, it can be a great burden to carry the flame for the world. As we climb the spiritual awakening, as we climb the spiral of awakening, we do feel the weighty burden of how much there is still to do in our work of shining the light into darkness. I have to put on my glasses. Like I said, I'm having trouble focusing too. I've been just out of it. It's just tired, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. It can be exhausting and sometimes demoralizing, as it would appear from the energy of this key. No doubt the seeker has learned so much about the creative process and the spiritual journey moving through the stages of the suit, but all that processing can take its toll. It may very well be that we have taken too much on our shoulders, and it is time to release the burden and pass the torch to another. For now, the time has come to take a break from the climb up the stairway of light, unload the weight of all that has been learned, and recharge one's energy field for the next flight of stairs. How have you reached the resting point in your climb toward the success and higher achievement? Can you let yourself rest and regroup? Are you experiencing burnout, disillusionment, fatigue? What has obscured your vision in your quest to realize the dream? And I feel like this is after full moon energy. This is kind of this full moon energy that we're being challenged by right now. And, this tiredness, which is what I feel like is not just me. I feel like a lot of people are feeling this exhaustion. You just go and you go and you go. And sometimes you need to rest and take care of yourself. And, he's got to rest. He keeps climbing those steps, and he's gonna, sometimes you just gotta take a break and just Like, I mean, he can't keep going. Look at how he just keeps, I mean, if you're carrying this heavy weight, you know, it's like carrying a heavy backpack. I don't know if any of you guys, if they loaded you down with books, but they sure did me. And, you know, you just have to get it off your shoulders and just, like, I remember, I think I even had to go to a chiropractor because my neck was hurting so bad from books. It's that kind of thing. We'll find out what's going on with this 4 chalices here that's showing up for y'all. Yeah, so just, I feel like that's what's, you know, this intense energy where you feel overwhelmed, and it's just like, just take a step back, you know, talk to somebody if you need to talk about it, you know, because that's what was happening with me, was I needed to talk to people. I needed to just be like, okay, this is what I'm dealing with, and people are there. You know, you can find people that are there for you, family, friends. And, you know, if you don't have a support system, you know, keep looking. You know, that's why you have readers like me. You know, you can reach out. You know, I try to be there. You know, I can even do, you know, just to talk to you, you know, however it can be. Because if you're feeling this weight, if you're feeling this, like, you just don't know where you're going, like, you can't see it clearly, which is exactly what Fearless Intuition, is that who I was talking about? Yeah, was saying. I keep forgetting her channel name. Did I click out of it? Yeah, I think it's Fearless Intuition. She's really great. Let me read this 4 chalices really quickly. Let's see what's going on with her. In contrast to the former key, where merriment and celebration are in bloom, the 4 chalices reminds us of those times when even in a full room we can feel immense loneliness and isolation. Many starseed incarnated on Earth now experience this longing to return to their star family, feeling displaced and foreign in a world in which they feel they have never quite belonged. The young woman in the key sits at the very edge of the ocean, dangerously close, in fact, as if the waves, her emotions, are about to consume her. 3 chalices sit precipitously on the rocks nearby. It is as if she doesn't even notice the gift they bring. I don't know if that's too close. In the waves, a dolphin spirit being presents her with a 4th chalice, and yet still she remains blind to them. All she does is gaze up at the star, longing to go home. The key is the great teacher for starseeds incarnated on Earth at this time. It speaks to us of how each moment of life is precious, and that we become aware of our gifts when we stay focused in the moment on the wonders of that all we are given. There is a reason we came here now. Let's pay attention to what gifts this room provides us. How are you allowing your projections of the past and future disrupt your beauty of the now? Do you recognize how you have everything you need to be happy and fulfilled? How does your sense of not fitting in or belonging manifest in your world? And how can you change it? When will you recognize Spirit's message? So here she's not noticing the gifts that she has, feeling out of place. Very interesting energies here. Trying to figure out how these two can correspond here with the weight here, the burden that you're carrying, along with this feeling out of place. Very interesting. I mean, this is a general reading. Can't resonate with everybody. I do see abundance showing up here, though, underneath that, which I feel like is what's wanting to come through. Then we have the 5 of crystals here. It just seems like it's this battle here. Let's see what else comes through here. Sage of crystals. That's beautiful. I was trying to remember what the sage is. I'm pretty sure that's the feminine, divine feminine. Yeah, The ultimate female authority. However subtly or powerful she demonstrates her deep understanding of the suit she represents. Some think of her as the great mother or matriarchal leader. Surely she has journeyed far on her path and has accomplished great in her patience, knowing spirit. She has an impressive ability to guide others, healing, teaching, and serving as a guide. The sage is the female counterpart to the master, the yin aspect of his yang. She is a queen, priestess, a medicine woman, an earth mother. She offers all the archetypal figures of this role model of feminine power, appearing at a time when we are moving into a great cycle of yin vibration as an expression of Gaia's birthing into her higher reflection. I'm pretty sure this is the crystals. I'm pretty sure that's a Queen of Pentacles there we're looking at. I keep getting them mixed up. Oh, my back. Yeah, that's the Queen of Pentacles showing up. There's so much here. This is so much here. Let's go ahead and get one more here to go into this. Figure out why we got this Earth Mother here showing up. I'm going to pull some more clarifiers on her too, I think. Let's go ahead and get one more. Okay, those ones went sideways. That's a lot. There's another Sage Mother coming through. I think it's a Queen of Fire wanting to come through. Whoa, there's that Abundance wanting to come through again. With the Five of Crystals. Like, it's almost like, see, they all want to come through. With the Five of Pentacles here. It's this feeling of lack, feeling of disconnect coming through, and needing to embody this Queen of Pentacles energy here, this feeling of abundance that's wanting to come through. But some of us may be feeling in this energy. This is a testing. We're being tested, is what I feel like is happening. This is a time when we're being tested in this moon, perhaps needing to notice who is there instead of longing for what isn't. You know, you maybe like really have your heart set on somebody. You're not noticing the things that are right in front of you. You're not noticing the things that are right there. And this could be something else that's disconnecting you. It could be the burden here that's weighing you down. Disconnect, again, with that Five of Crystals, which I've been seeing a lot of fives lately for, you know, private readings I'm doing and such. Let's read the Abundance. See what's going on with that. Oh, my nose. That looks, isn't that the Empress energy? Yeah. Merging the focus, clear intent of indigo with the stoic wisdom of higher self opens the floodgates of the cosmic sea. From the soft, still waters of higher self, Starseed explores the vast oceans of love and abundance that surround and pour through the Great Mother. Her arms open wide. She is a maestro of the symphony of life and the infinite power of love and flowing emotions. Yeah, that's the Empress. Got my nose itches. Oh, goodness. Doesn't do it all day, and then all of a sudden it does it. Is this for somebody? She is the splendor of trusting that the universe always provides, the pure energy of love unleashed. Abundance speaks of forever oceans and of countless worlds, the source of all life, the primordial mound of innumerable creation myths. Rising from the void and the cosmic sea of life emerges, in all its diversity and beauty, all its perpetual harmony and the divine wisdom of creation. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. The great whales weave the rhythms of the seas gracefully with their song and their majesty, and life abounds. They represent the creative expression of the arts, which find their exaltation in this key. We are reminded that without them, the rhythms of the ocean will give way to the unleashing of floodwaters and great tidal waves. Abundance, unbridled, can also turn havoc if left unchecked. The dynamic energy of three depicted in the Syrian seal is explosive and forward-moving. All is possible. All can be birthed, rebirthed at will. Associations of this card are mother, bountifulness, flow, love, creativity, new birth, fertility, and the power of nature. It is a key boundless emotion which can sway to either side of the spectrum and can therefore be seen in its full light or in the shadow, where unresolved emotions are also abound. Yes, exactly. It's like there's something here and that's what I keep feeling. There's some kind of emotional disturbance here that needs to be addressed. Some of you may be needing to purge here, maybe needing to address certain things that you've dealt with in the past that maybe you really, still need to be left purged. Like, if you need to cry, like I just feel like this crying needing to happen. See how she allows her emotions to flow here. It's okay to cry. It's okay to do that. If you're feeling like you're going to do it, if you're feeling like sad, it's good to do that. And that way you can allow it to, get it out and get it out of your system. Working with abundance, you may wish to ask the following. Am I going with the flow of the river? How do I nurture others and myself? How can I nurture myself more lovingly? How am I expressing my maternal love with people I care for? What am I giving birth to at this time? How do I express my creative visions? How do I let my unbridled emotions swell over? Very interesting. And, this is also with Venus. She also does rule Taurus, Very emotional time, very emotional full moon that we were dealing with, facing a lot of darkness here that we've gone through, what all we've been through this year, our challenges, they're really being just in the light right now is what I feel like. This if you've been left out, if you've this feeling of being left out, and the same with the Four of Chalices, it's very, but this person's not noticing the abundance that they have. And so really trying to be thankful, really reflecting on those things, how abundant you really are, even if you don't have all the material possessions you have, even if you're lacking in some things, embracing this Empress energy, embracing that Queen of Pentacles energy, being loving, being nurturing to yourself as well as others. Realizing, just the little things that people, do can be hard. It can be hard when you're in that energy of feeling burdened, of feeling weighed out, of feeling, you love this person and they're not responding, and having to release that can be so challenging. And this is that purge I feel for some of us, a lot of us are having to purge. It's it's so weird. I actually felt like that the other night. I had some neighbors that were going crazy. I was like, it just feels like the purge outside. It just felt like chaos. And there's a lot of stuff going on, with politics right now. It's cleaning house. It's like justice being served and karma, and there's a lot of stuff. There's something else I was thinking of, and I can't think of what else I was going to say. Let me pull you one more of these. I know this is a long reading, and it's not for any particular sign, but, I have been going through a lot, and, I'm a little off my game, and that happens. We all do that. We all get off our game. We all can't. We can't always be that way. So that's okay. A clear solution, Lantern Fairy, number 24. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This sweet fairy is showing you a way through a barrier you have reached in your life. Sorry for all the reflections. This may be in any area of your life, but But it does feel that you have come up against a very solid obstacle. This gentle fairy with her bright lantern can take you to a place in this wall that has already come down so you can move through this obstacle without force or fear. Your only requirement is to trust this fairy and then take down several bricks after you have moved through. So the wall between this world and the next, your love and your life become slowly less and less solid. The wall is coming down. This is the fairy's role, to help you move forward, to help you move beyond the wall. Trust her. She will guide you. Sometimes people say you should be cautious about where information is coming from, and that is indeed true. I am simply holding the lantern I carry and gently letting you see the likely outcome of the decisions you are making and offering a clear solution to the problem at hand. Something has to come to an end, a true end, and you have, as they say, hit the wall. You could try digging under it or climbing over it, or you could try taking down the wall brick by brick. But if you follow me, I can show you a place where the wall has already come down and where you can move through this obstacle without pain. Do not think this is cheating. There have been others who have come this way, and while you can tread the path as you wish, I can help you make the breakthrough, find the passageway you are looking for. My guidance is safe, clear, and gentle. I'm not here to send you to a false direction. I am here to clear the way and light the path. It's up to you whether you make it harder than it needs to be. I'll show you the way. Trust me. A way through this life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. Wow. Yes, a lot of release. That's what I just keep feeling. It's just like this. There's just this negative, positive, negative, positive, and I've been feeling that too, because I'll be like up one minute and down the next. I'll be like, yes, I'm accomplished, everything's going to be okay. The next second it's just, God, this is so hard. And I don't know if I'm the only one dealing with that, but it's about seeing the solution here, seeing that it's going to be okay is what I feel like. If something is weighing you down, if something, releasing that burden or trying to find ways about dealing with it. There's some kind of barrier here that perhaps a lot of us are hitting here. And that's why I feel like with even what I'm doing here with my readings. And, it happens. And, sometimes we have to rest. We have to work on ourselves. Like I said, I'm dealing with a lot with my kid, with everything, and trying to find the balance right now. So this is kind of taking the back burner, and we do that in order to try and find, how to do it, how to balance it out. Something is a barrier for you, but there's a way. There's a way to go. And I feel like it's having love in your heart. Love and understanding. And being kind not only to others but to yourself. More than anything, be kind to yourself. Understand that you can't do it perfect all the time. You just can't. But that's okay. And I feel like there are other people in your life that are helping you to see that too. Because with that Four Cups, I feel like there are people there who love you. You just need to see that. You're just on this teeter-totter. This teeter-totter here. It's gonna be okay though. It's like, I wonder if I should play you guys one more. I know I'm keeping you guys here forever. It's like, I feel like it's gonna be all right. Like it's gonna happen. Just embrace this balance here. Just wonder if I should give you one more. What's on the top of that? I don't know if I should pull a goddess card. Let's see who comes out. Whoa, snap. Well, that's pretty cool. Rhiannon. Reminds me of the song Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. It's Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. She's riding on her unicorn there. That's so beautiful. Read that real quick. A large part of my power stems from my connection to animals and nature. If you've been indoors too long, you can recapture your personal power by simply stepping outside. This simple motion will do you a world of good in reawakening your sleeping magical spiritual nature. Allow the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars to stir ancient memories that may be dormant. Recall the times of your magical abilities, and then put them to use immediately for the good of the entire planet. Resume the mission that was once aborted through the misdeeds of past time leaders. Take up your spiritual arms and move with swift speed into the night, awakening one and all to the magic that is life itself. Like going just sitting out in the sun. If it's cold where you're at and the sun is out, going out there and being in it. I had to do that today. I've been so tired lately, and I just went and just sat out in the sun. And even just getting out, walking around, it was amazing how much it helped me today. This is a mission that must be accomplished, and you're the one who can help us with it. Oh, make sure I'm on the right one. Have absolute faith that your dream is manifested. Make a clear decision. Put your energy into manifesting your dreams. Know that you deserve to receive the good. When you win, others win too. Keep your thoughts focused on your desire and away from fear. The lunar Welsh goddess's name means Great Queen, as she serves important functions including being the muse of inspiration for poets, artists, and royalty. She lovingly carries souls from Earth to the afterlife plane upon her trusty white horse, helping them adjust to the transition of life after death. A shapeshifter, Rhiannon can appear to you as an animal, bird, or song. Call upon her for help with manifestation, spirit communication, transitions, or artistic inspiration. That's awesome. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Gosh, I love how and that's the thing is, like, some people are just like, they don't want to talk about these other kinds of gods and goddesses, and it's so beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous how she is, and this is in the Welsh, culture. It's beautiful. Like what a beautiful person to take you to the afterlife. And you can look at her in so many other ways too. Like helping you to shed things that don't serve you, helping you to move to that higher understanding there. She in helping you to manifest the things that you want. And she can appear to you as a bird, as an animal, so if you're outside, there she is in nature. For me, it almost looks like she's the wind there. If you see how her veil is, watching the wind blow through the trees. I have such an imagination, but for me, that's life is, it's beautiful, and we should all just appreciate and have an imagination and believe in magic. Believe in it. It's there's so much of it, we've created so much magic, and to not believe in it. Follow the light, and know that you have all that you need. You have all that you need. Don't let these limitations hold you back right now as you manifest the things that are going to benefit you right now. Don't let them. You are abundant. You are this Queen, King of Pentacles energy. We all have the divine feminine, divine masculine within us. Don't let these, this weight, this sadness hold you back. Release it. This is a time of release. And I know I can only give you so much advice. I know I can only say, hey, this is what you need to do. It's only so much of the process, because it's not easy. I know it's not. But that's okay. We will persevere. We will survive this darkness, this winter. And I hope, like I said, I'm hoping to be able to get back to it, to get back to my love readings, try and do elemental readings. Just my kid and I have been sick, so. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. This energy, try and see. Maybe you need to write your thoughts down and pray a lot too. Like that's what kept coming through to me today when I was going for my walk. It was just pray for the strength. Pray for the strength. The universe will give you the strength you need to survive this if you're being tested. So, wishing you all the best. Love and light. Namaste.